Kongdoo Monsters and to get ahead, because if this ROX Tigers team composition doesn't get ahead, there's no hope.
Well, if there's one jungler who can find a way to make, it's not going to be quite as easy for Peanut to find the big advantage. A scary spear thrown down towards the bottom, but nothing too crazy happening just yet. Roach not taking the trades he wants here. Smeb really dictating this lane.
Yeah, and that might go for a solo kill.
Well, there's Subjugate to really turn that around. There's a decently large minion wave here, and Roach might just have what he needs. The turnaround from Roach to find a 1v1 for first blood on Kongdoo Monster. Punch giving that blue buff over away to his mid laner Edge, who does use mana. On the other side, Cry doesn't, so Peanut gets to take that camp. Top lane, though, we're coming in with another 1v1. Roach might even be looking for more. Will maybe get shut down there. He's got so much health coming back his way. He's looking to find the kill on a Peanut, who will just barely take him out.
Yeah, and that was very...
Stepped right back down. A nice glacial fissure to keep ROX in the tri-brush, and here's the curtain call to maybe usher them back out. We've got shots being fired on to Peanut, but not enough damage being taken, and with Edge missing those chains of corruption, this might be the turnaround that Peanut and the rest of the Tigers are looking for. Prey, though, has got a team coming back his way, and Kongdoo are forced to flash defensively to just desperately try to survive. It's Peanut getting one. Peanut gets a second. He might be looking for more, but he's out of mana. And scale like monsters. There's an arrow. We'll hit in onto Googer, who just gets stopped at the last second. In a 1v3, you'll see who they funnel this kill towards. Peanut to take his fourth.
Peanut getting the fourth kill. Let's see what he can do with it. It looks like
Gorillin Prey will be in a great spot to try to prevent that from happening. Googer's going to face check right into them immediately. There's the channel teleport to start things off. Here comes Peanut down with a miss on the arrow, though. It's only going to be one kill, and this one goes to Smeb.
This one goes to Smeb, and even further up. Punch his spear, though.
Big AoE shield there. The Defiance to try to stop it. The flash, it's a headbutt into the wall. Immediately, Peanut there to capitalize. Not going to be the defense that Kongdoo Monsters were looking, and we'll see how good he is at surviving and living up to his name. There's a spear to land as Peanut gets the shield to go on in. Turret's still alive here, and we will see Subjugate used to steal those defenses, get that health back from Smeb. Roach is just a monster, almost unkillable, gets knocked up there and finally goes down after a tried and true dive. Committal.
I don't really feel like they are. And, you know, I feel like at this point, with the mid lane turret still being up and all that.
Edge, nice unbreakable to try to keep him alive, but channeling right in the middle of everything. He will go down. It's Peanut to find the jump in for the kill. He will turn it right back around and find a counter.
The ROX, the rest of their team just don't actually have any ammunition.
Okay, well, Punch is being beset there by Smeb with Peanut to come up, and an Ash Arrow that will land on to Punch. Unbreakable to try to protect him once again, but Googer just can't make it. It's going to be the strong getting stronger as Peanut finds one kill. Can he grab a second one? And he will! A 9-0 Nidalee in the jungle for the ROX.
Ahead enough. Now they certainly are with this Baron buff, because I don't think that Kongdoo is currently equipped to really resist the Baron speed at 23 minutes.
And this is that advantage you were talking about, just hammering it home. Peanut just will not take no for an answer. No curtain call there to stop any recalls. The Smeb just blocks them and is content to let these towers fall. Arrow lands onto Googer. No unbreakable just yet. He'll get burst down immediately with Cry going forward for the kill. More spears to come out, and that'll hit onto Edge in the back line. And really just not a lot that Kongdoo can do to stop these turrets from dropping. Minion wave will finally get evaporated as here they go. Smeb going to get in on to Saul, who will knock him up there at the end. Cry with a big flash forward, and Hemoplague's going to take Saul out. A nice face of the mountain shield to keep the Kongdoo to carry alive, but is it going to be enough to turn this one back around? Now, another big monster Defiance shield to keep all of ROX healthy. Enough pressure in on to Kongdoo to take the first inhibitor of the game at 25 minutes.
Yep. And that is on that Nidalee.
Here goes Smeb with a big two-man knockup in the back line, and the ROX Tigers pile on through, ready to pounce on every surviving member, but Roach is up in the front lines, dishing out a lot of damage, backed up in the back by Edge, who's content to poke 30 seconds, so this is completely
necessary.
Trying to get caught out just a little bit, but Punch is just so weak in the backline. Smeb gets exhausted after going in, so he will be pushed backwards. But Cry diving the backline once again there. It's Soul to take the entire brunt of the damage. He's going to die from that Hemo Plague, and it's going to be a double for Cry. He's in the backline finding just everything he could possibly want, while Roach and the rest of Kongdoo will survive. It's not going to last much longer. The ROX Tigers crush through this base with an immortal super minion enabled by Smeb's teleport. He will knock everyone back to the fountain they're standing in front of. The Nexus turrets will fall. The ROX Tigers will find revenge for game number 1 to even up the series at 1-1 with a 16-3 victory over the Kongdoo Monsters.
Yep, and that was basically a victory that they really needed. They did not want to go down 0-2.